Hey everybody, how's it going? Steve here, and today I'm happy to announce that we have some brand new Switch 2 information directly from Nintendo. Now, of course, it's not April 2nd, and that is when Nintendo said they would reveal more Switch 2 info, but what they can't control is when their patents get published, and they recently patented the Joy-Con for the Switch 2, and that patent has become publicly available through the Japanese Patent Office. This was first discovered by Wario64 over on Bluesky, and he posted a bunch of illustrations that were lifted from the patent as well as some of the accompanying text. And what this reveals to us is that mouse mode for the Switch 2 Joy-Con is absolutely confirmed. Just looking at the handful of images he posted on Bluesky, which are available in that patent, you can see users holding the Joy-Con or illustrations of people holding the Joy-Con as a mouse, with their palm resting on the outside of the Joy-Con, holding it vertically against presumably a surface, with their index finger resting on the shoulder button and their middle finger resting on the trigger, acting as what I would imagine are essentially left and right mouse buttons. Curiously, they use the thumbstick as kind of a grip on the mouse mode function. No details yet on how this will interact with software, because this is a patent strictly for the hardware design of the second generation Joy-Con that'll be included as part of the Switch 2. So what have we learned here, essentially? Well, we know that the mouse mode is definitely going to happen, and you may be thinking that these are just illustrations and they could be showing specific ways that the Joy-Con will be held. However, in the text of the patent itself, Nintendo describes the Joy-Con being used as a mouse. In fact, there's an excerpt from the patent itself that has been translated by Wario, which reads as follows. In the above mentioned input device, again referring to the second generation Joy-Con because that is what is being shown in the patent exclusively, the other input device may be equipped with a sensor for operating a mouse. So they clearly call it out as a sensor for operating a mouse. That, coupled with the illustrations, indicates that yes, this is absolutely going to be how this sensor is used. I saw some folks online speculating that it was just a replacement for the Switch 1's IR camera, allowing you to do the same in-game functions you could on the right Joy-Con, thanks to backwards compatibility. My opinion is that this is absolutely not it. We're probably going to see that functionality dropped altogether going forward in the Switch 2, seeing as only 11 games used the IR camera on the original Switch. So I'm guessing Nintendo isn't too keen on maintaining support for those at a hardware level. Now, of course, there is the presumptive ability for the original Joy-Con to connect to your Switch 2 wirelessly the same way they do to the Switch Lite today, even though it doesn't support removable Joy-Con. So I don't know what exactly the future is for the Switch's IR camera that went woefully underutilized, but I'm guessing that this is the end of the road for it. But that's all we know for now. We know that the Switch 2 will definitely use a mouse. And if you'd like to hear more about how that mouse may be used, we have some videos on the channel that do just that. I'll put one in a card up above, or even in the end card at the end of this video. And if you want to dig into the Switch 2 patent yourself, there's a link to that down in the description. Just do keep in mind that it is all in Japanese. So unless you speak Japanese or are willing to use Google Translate and kind of figure out what it's trying to tell you, you may be better off leaving this to folks who are better versed in it. That's going to do it for us for now. Stay tuned to GVG for all things Switch 2 as we make our way towards that April 2nd Direct. I know I'm super excited, and I bet you are too. But thank you guys, and if you'd like to support us, head over to patreon.com/gvgaming to find out how. And until next time, bye.